the fuck? You guys think I'm just like this fucking dork? Fucking dork?
Oh boy, I love me some YouTube drama. Hello everybody, just an owl here. Welcome back to another video today. I just got back from eating some pussy, you know.
Stop the cap. Right now. Stop the cap.
So today, I'm here to cover up some drama with two biggest creators in the SML community. Eaglorious, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, and our old buddy SML Talks. So how this even started? Eaglorious made a video on SML Talks of why his criticisms on the SML movie Obsession is absolutely total bullshit, and pretty much saying that he's nothing like him and that calling him a complete dork. Also, I think it's crazy that nowadays if you give SML the slightest bit of criticism, then you're just gonna get compared by SML Talks out of all people. I think eventually throughout the years of the SML reviewer community that people have died down the criticism bit because they don't want to end up like SML Talks, or they don't want to sound harsh like SML Talks, which isn't like true at all. Like, we're not bashing SML Talks for giving out like criticism to Logan, make reviews on SML. We're bashing him because he harasses his own fan base and hates criticism. So after Eaglorious made the video of why SML Talks' take is so dumb, SML Talks then go to make a response video, and oh boy, it's something, alright. Anyways, let's get right into it.
Well, I don't watch any hate videos of me because they're all bullshit and I know I'm right.
First of all, I think that's a total complete lie that you just told. Second of all, if you didn't really watch any hate videos on you, how about you actually try to watch one out of you and actually see where's the problem coming out of you? And instead of watching / responding to ones that actually do give you constructive criticism, you have to respond to one that doesn't give you criticism, which, I mean, to be fair, he just insulted him, didn't really come up with no criticisms. Also, notice how he made this public and didn't make it on his members only. It's mainly because SML Talks is too scared the amount of backlash and hate he will receive from Eaglorious and all his like fans and all like SML fans, which I'm gonna be honest, it's not really gonna make a difference if his like fan base start like roasting him. People already roasting him enough.
And my advice means well, but this guy came up on my TikTok FYP and he's an SML creator with 25,000 subscribers. And I've seen this guy's TikToks before and he seems pretty nice. So let's see if he talks about me in a respectful way like I'm a human being.
What the fuck? You guys think I'm just like this fucking dork?
Okay. You want to play those games. All right. Now, before I talk about SML parodies, let me get one thing clear with you, Eaglorious, if that's your real name. So, you admit that you've never really watched me before, but judge me of one negative video and call me names because of it. Kinda scummy, bro.
Now, to be honest, he should have reacted to a couple more SML Talks' vids so that he could like get his actual thoughts across. But honestly, even though that he watched one video from you, it's not really gonna make a difference because almost every single video SML Talks made, he acts completely the same. Almost all his videos is just giving like bad criticisms and just bashing Logan. So at the same time, I can't really blame him for watching just one video and not maybe a couple more, because almost he acts all the same in almost every single video.
If you actually did your research, watched my other videos on the hundreds of reasons I give for why SML sucks, where I also explain in depth the whole parody problem thing, you might have had a different opinion on me before making this TikTok. And that's the problem with my haters. I feel like a lot of them watch more hate videos of me than my actual content, so they can see for themselves that, yeah, sure, I'm a harsh guy, but for good reason.
Yes, guys, I have a good reason of why I'm very harsh in every single video I make. doesn't elaborate what reason he has. You know, if you actually specify of what reason do you have that you so harsh on these videos, then you might actually have a good point. But guess what? You didn't, so it means nothing. Like, dude, I'm sorry, but this response is so half-ass and rush. It reminds me of when Dabby H Dude made a half-ass and rush response, and he got backlash for it. And same with SML Talks. I guess history does repeat itself.
Unless you've watched most of my videos, don't call me names, dude. Grow up.
Yeah, you know, you shouldn't be talking because you always insult people and call people names in your comments. Like, this just proves even more how hypocritical this dude actually is. So basically, it's okay when you go around calling people names and throw insults at them. But when somebody does it back to you, you get offended and be like, dude, grow up, okay? Stop calling me names. Like, my God, what is that weak-ass, like, response? Also, I think it's funny how SML Talks didn't keep this same energy on Eaglorious like he does compared to all these smaller creators. Every time he goes against someone who's smaller than him, like a sub count or even views, he would just have this massive ego, be like, oh, I'm better than you, I get more views than you. And he would just insult them. But SML Talks, how come you're not insulting Eaglorious, even though that he's saying almost the exact same things as some of your harsh critics are? And he has the audacity to call people keyboard warriors. No, SML Talks, you're a keyboard warrior. You're the definition of a keyboard warrior. Like, actually think about it. Will you say some of the stuff that you say in your videos to Logan's face if you met him one-on-one, face-to-face? Yeah, probably not. Will you go up to Logan face to face and tell him that he doesn't care about his fans anymore, or that he doesn't deserve a diamond play button? Will you tell him that to face? Will you tell him that straight to his face, not on the internet? No. Hell, you cannot even join a Discord call. You cannot even join VCs when people actually want to talk to you. You just blatantly insult them in your YouTube comment section. Like, you're so scared to the point where you accuse a minor, by the way, of being a future rapist.
And don't snoop down to the level of these disgusting keyboard warriors I deal with on a daily basis. And also, don't say that I deserve hate when you don't even know me. That's such a low blow, bro, and that's not cool.
Now listen, I don't condone to any hate on any content creator. Even if the stuff they do is quite controversial, I still don't think they don't deserve the harassment. But honestly, the stuff SML Talks does, like, can you really blame Eaglorious for what he said? Like, dude, all the stuff you have done, and you ask yourself, why do you get so much hate? Just straight up playing the victim card.
This guy has made another TikTok on me, #obsessed.
Obsessed. Literally obsessed. So you're calling him obsessed because he only made 2 videos on you on TikTok. Meanwhile, you make multiple videos bashing on Logan. By the way, in one of those videos, you said that he doesn't deserve a diamond play button, even though that he works hard on YouTube for so many years now.
Therefore, the video is easier for Logan to make because he doesn't want to make passionate content anymore. He doesn't love SML.
So you're saying that Logan doesn't love SML anymore, or he's not that passionate enough, all because he made a couple bad videos? Jesus Christ, you act like that Logan was your best friend that you know for years. Logan doesn't know you, lil bro. Stop acting like you know Logan on a personal level. You don't.
I'm rage baiting? No, all of you are literally rage baiting me.
So if you're really not rage baiting, then why do you upload a video on your members only? And the thumbnail is you having a crown and calling your haters babies just because they have an opinion on you. Like, you cannot convince me this dude isn't rage baiting by having the title of why all my haters are fucking stupid. And the thumbnail is SML Talks wearing a king crown.
Tell me why I'm wrong. I want you to tell me, go through each one of my specific points and tell me what I said wrong.
Even if he elaborates of why you're wrong, you're not gonna listen to him and you're just gonna call him a hater. So that's a complete lie. Anyway, so after SML Talks made this video, Eaglorious made 2 responses on this TikTok and also on his YouTube.
Well, it actually happened. The one and only, the myth, the legend himself, SML Talks, has made a response video for me. Yes, guys, this is a big moment in history for me. I've got noticed by the one and only SML Talks because of the videos I made of him on TikTok. He found out about me, so he made a response. Now, I don't want to drag this out for too long about what was being said, but if you want to see my response to his response, the reaction will be up live on YouTube when this TikTok goes up, so be sure to watch this if you haven't done so already. But yeah, it's basically what it is. He saw my TikToks, he probably got butthurt from what I said, so he made this response video, and that's that. That's basically, I just want to say this right off the bat. I didn't make those videos to just straight up go for this guy or try to harass him in any sort of way. The whole reason I made those videos of him in the first place is because there's people on TikTok that say that I make my videos just like this guy, which if you've been watching me for a while, you would know I don't make my videos just like this guy. And I was trying to prove that to those people that don't know too much about me. And I was making those videos to prove my point. I'm not like this guy. If he's making a response video to me like this, clearly we are not the same types of content creators for SML. We're not. But yeah, in conclusion to all this, I really could care less about what this guy says about SML and all that stuff. I just made those videos just to prove my point on things. I wasn't trying to make this a big deal, but it became a big deal, so it is what it is. But hey, if there's one thing I could take away from this, I guess from the extra clout he's given me, I reached 5,000 followers, so hey, SML Talks, if you're watching this, which you probably are, thanks for the extra clout. I really appreciate it. I can now be happy with my 5,000 followers.
No glaze below key, that's actually a pretty good response video. He gave his reasonings of why he made that video on SML Talks. And he didn't overact, he didn't half-ass rush it like how SML Talks did. He took his time and gave out a fair, calm response. Also, during this whole SML Talks and Eaglorious beef, people would just assume that, oh, Eaglorious made a video on SML Talks because he petty and he only watched one video. Like, no, dude, have you not, listened to him? Like he said, the main reason of why he made a video on SML Talks in the first place, because he was trying to prove a point that his content is not like him. But the reason why people saying that his content is just like his, because he criticized SML, which isn't true. SML Talks and Eaglorious content are not the same. Like, the difference between SML Talks and Eaglorious actually gives out fair and constructive criticism. SML Talks doesn't. Eaglorious then to make a response video on his YouTube, and we're just gonna check that out.
View on it. And his reviews just didn't make sense, like the Obsession one. He's saying that he doesn't like it because they use human characters, or actual humans, to make the parody, and the puppets were watching it, and he doesn't like that. He wants the puppets to play a role in it. But in my opinion, I like the parody they did, because, you know, they actually did it pretty well. I mean, I didn't go see the movie myself. I don't know if I will see it yet. But I personally enjoyed it. I made my review saying that I enjoyed it. But the thing is, when I make a review on a video that I don't like I think it was Brookie's Sick Day, there were comments of people saying that I act like SML Talks. I'm like this dude's clone or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, no, I don't. I showed you guys what videos I like and what I don't like. This guy doesn't like the videos I like, so clearly we're not the same person.
You know, I think it's stupid that nowadays, if you dare to give SML the little bit of criticism, you're gonna get called a hater, you're gonna get called a SML Talks clone, just because you give out constructive criticism to Logan's videos, which makes no sense at all. Well, damn, in that case, in that logic, I guess I'm a SML Talks clone, because I don't like it when Logan has to make Junior's girlfriend problems videos. Anyways, you could watch the full video on his YouTube channel. I'm not gonna really play that much. He almost said the exact same things. In conclusion, this drama is dumb, but also funny at the same time, because SML Talks got in drama with the bigger creator. And I think Eaglorious is a very nice dude. I watch some of his TikToks. Mostly I see this dude on my TikTok feed, and he's a really nice and humble guy, and actually gives respectful criticism. Anyway, guys, hope you like, comment, subscribe, join the Owl Army, and I see you in the next video. Take care.